Greetings to you. I'm Keith Massey. In this video, we'll continue our exploration of Latin expressions, mottos, and abbreviations worth knowing. If you're studying for the National Latin exam, these are on the syllabus for the Latin 3 exam. In upcoming videos, I'll explore other quotes from previous year's tests as well. A bit of philosophical themed Latin for starters. The expression non sequitur, means literally, it doesn't follow. This is used to describe an erroneous logical conclusion. For instance, if A equals B and B equals C, then A really does equal C by the transitive property of equality. If, however, I were to say A equals B and C equals D, it would be a non sequitur to say that therefore A equals D. It might, but it doesn't follow logically. And it would certainly also be a non sequitur to say that A does not equal C if B is equal to both. The phrase ad hominem literally means to the person. Ad hominem refers to an argument, philosophical or otherwise, in which someone simply attacks the individual qualities of the person with whom they debate, rather than addressing the content of the argument itself. An example would be someone's making their case in a debate, and someone on the other side says, "Only stupid people believe that." That would be an ad hominem attack, not focused on the content of the debate itself. Similar philosophical terms would include ad nauseam. This would be arguing repeatedly to the point of nausea, not furthering the debate, just prolonging it. Another similar expression is to argue ad absurdum, to the point of absurdity. Also using the preposition ad, to, is the expression ad libitum, at pleasure. We've shortened this one to ad lib, meaning to perform something extemporaneously. The abbreviation Q.E.D. is short for Quod erat demonstrandum, which means that which had to be proven. When working a mathematical or philosophical problem, scholars would frequently write Q.E.D. at the end, signifying their successful proof. Now for a few important expressions derived from Roman history. When we say that someone won a Pyrrhic victory, we mean that while they won, the cost of the victory was so great that it amounted to a defeat. The expression is named after the Greek king Pyrrhus, who won victories against the Romans in southern Italy in 280 and 279 BC. He won the battles, but the loss of life among his own soldiers was so devastating that he reportedly said words to the effect that if he won another victory like those, he would be finished. Another expression derived from Roman history is crossing the Rubicon. The river Rubicon marked, in the time of Julius Caesar, the border between Italy itself and the province of Cisalpine Gaul. Caesar had no authority to bring his army across that point when he was recalled to Rome. Doing so would be treason. And so he paused at that point because it was a point of no return. If he crossed, he had better win the resulting civil war because there would be no way to undo that action. So to say someone crossed the Rubicon means they took an action for which they cannot undo the effects. Finally, also worth knowing are the words Caesar reportedly spoke on that occasion. Alea jacta est. The die is cast. For more Latin language videos and resources, visit my website, keithmassey.com. Gratias tibiago.